The Aethelgard were not a fleet, they were a sovereign star. A race of beings who had transcended biology to become living solar flares. They didn't conquer systems, they simply ignited them. To the Aethelgard, the rest of the galaxy was just unlit fuel. They moved toward the Void Stallion sector, a lawless expanse of black holes and dead nebulae where the last of the Ironbound resided. The Ironbound were not humanity as the galaxy remembered it. They were the survivors of 1,000 lost wars, a nomadic warrior caste that lived in the shatter belts, mining the hearts of dying stars for the heaviest elements in existence. The Aethelgard arrived, their golden light stretching across light years, boiling the ice off distant comets. They broadcasted a pulse of pure heat that translated into a singular command: burn, become part of our radiance, or be snuffed out in the dark. The Ironbound did not send a ship, they did not raise a shield. From the center of a supermassive black hole, a single massive chain was launched. It was made of collapsed matter, material so dense that a single link weighed more than a gas giant. It wasn't a projectile, it was an anchor. The Aethelgard laughed, their flares lashing out at the incoming metal. You try to bind the sun with a chain, we will vaporize the iron before it touches our corona. But the chain didn't vaporize. It didn't even glow. It was cold, absolute zero cold. As the first link struck the lead Aethelgard king, the heat didn't melt the metal inhaled the heat. The Ironbound had spent 10,000 years living in the shadows of singularities. They hadn't mastered fire, they had mastered gravity and entropy. We are the cold at the end of the universe, the Ironbound broadcasted, their voice a low, heavy rumble that vibrated the hulls of the golden ships. You are just a candle, we are the wind. The chain began to pull. It didn't just pull the ships, it pulled the light itself. The Aethelgard found their solar forms being stretched, their energy drained into the infinite density of the chain's links. Within minutes, the Golden Sun Kings weren't shining, they were dimming, their fire turning to ash, their radiance swallowed by the crushing weight of the Ironbound's resolve. The Aethelgard didn't die in an explosion. They turned into dead stars, cold, black spheres of inert lead drifting in the graveyard of the sector. The Ironbound didn't even stay to watch the end. They retracted the chain and moved their mobile fortresses back into the dark. They didn't want the Aethelgard's gold, and they didn't want their praise. They just wanted the silence back. The galaxy finally understood the terrifying truth about the Ironbound. They weren't the David in this story. They were the vacuum waiting for the lights to go out.